So I was going to record more of the Kenshi is Hard series when I saw that there was an article from the developers talking about the game and its sequel.
Oh wait, July community update. Actually, we're reading this. Oh, look at that. Look at this. That's from Kenshi 2. Caliburn is here for another update on Kenshi. As with previous posts, I'll start by recapping a few things going on with the continued support for the first Kenshi. For this blog special section, we're catching up with... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put on my glasses. With some of the team at Lo-Fi to find out what's keeping them sane in isolation before finally getting to development news on Kenshi 2. Where's Kenshi 2? That looks good. Okay, this is long. In the past month, we've once again been making use of the experimental branch, most notably around an issue users reported with save games following the latest Windows update. Many players had stated that they were unable to save load or experiencing crashes when they tried. In Kenshi's latest version, update saves default to the Windows user directory, fixing any potential issues linked to system permissions. Please keep in mind that if you wish to edit a saved game, the new location to check is C users. That's the place. Okay. Defined interpretation. Hinted above, after consulting with the forum mods, we've made some overdue changes to bug reporting flow. Namely, better colliding. I've never heard that word before. More widely popular bugs, cleaning up a number of older topics and providing a more visible response to new ones. This will likely mean pushing for a stricter adherence to the bug reporting format, as I work to ensure they can be produced and turn them into meaningful notes to the programming team to progress. The end goal here is to keep fixing issues for Kenshi 1 in a more transparent way, giving users more feedback on if it's feasibly possible to fix and where we're at with their reports. For a more worded explanation of the changes, check out the pinned topic here. Hey fans! In past blog posts, we've mentioned hiring a number of new team members to expand the studio for Kenshi 2. Over the next few updates, since we're focused on the important Kenshi 2 sub-project, details further down, I'm taking the opportunity to catch up with different team members and share a little bit of who they are, what they're up to outside of the studio, and how they're doing working from home. Guy Warley, concept artist. I'm Guy, a concept designer with a background in graphic design, illustration, and advertising. I joined the team in November 2019. He worked on furniture and characters and having the world of Kenshi 2. Home setup. Cool thoughts on working Kenshi. Life balance. Yes. Okay, so this is about the people, but as kind as I am, don't really care. Oh, this is the cool part. This is what I'm looking at. I'll read this later, but declarative prologue. The team have been hugely busy this month working on a vertical slice of Kenshi 2, which I have the pleasure of sharing snippets of today. This is gonna be so cool, dude. Here, I'm gonna zoom in on this in post-production, but it looks like, actually that's not decipherable, but looks cool. For those unaware of the terminology, a vertical slice is a portion of near-finished quality game, which then allows the studio to visualize some of what they're up to. It's traditionally distinct from a prototype in the quality is the quality is much higher, leaving less room for flexibility. But for us, we're blurring that line a bit and using it primarily as a tangible design tool. Internally nicknamed Concrete Neon, it's about having a space to test and iterate on some of Kenshi 2's ideas by taking them away from a design document and experiencing how they might actually be played. Sharing some thoughts on our first major milestone, Chris compares Concrete Neon to the founding of Kenshi's Holy Nation and his hands-on approach to the game design. Anyone who played the Kenshi 1 Early Access map in its earliest incarnation will remember that only a small area around the Holy Nation was active. The rest was grayed out, and you couldn't go there because it wasn't finished. This gives us a test bed to get everything working early on, so we can play the game and they're like far, it seems like. Play the game and experiment. I'm not a very formal designer. My technique is iterative because my special skill is playing a game for a while and then going hunger needs to be 8.8 times slower, and strength needs to raise 1.12 times faster instead of 1.8 times faster. It's also better that way because I can approach the design as a player rather than a game designer. I don't like game designers. This month's blog post was intended for I'm so sorry. Okay, and this is a roundup, but main thing is graphics don't look bad, Oh, epic, bruv. That's gonna be epic. That's all I can say. Okay, I'm gonna upload this as a separate thing. I'll slowly scroll through this so that you can see this if you want to read it through the video. I'm not gonna read it. This is interesting though. Like, the graphics look decent, which is not how it used to be. So, I'm excited. I'm gonna buy it on launch date. I really hope they don't do an early access. And they just have testers, because I don't want it to be spoiled, I want it to be like a surprise kind of thing. Okay, goodbye.